I know, I dyed my hair again. I need to stop doing that, but I think that this time it's for good because I'm loving this ginger color. I initially did it because I kept seeing people on Instagram and TikTok dyeing their hair ginger and buying ginger wigs, and orange is one of my favorite colors to wear, so I was like, let's do it. Why not? Let's try ginger because I actually was hating on my half blonde, half brown hair and I needed a change. I wasn't really a big fan of that color. It made me kind of washed out. It didn't really suit my skin tone, and warmer tones usually suit me better, so I wasn't like afraid to try the ginger. And there it is. I actually insanely love it, and I feel that this color is gonna stay for a while. Oh, I haven't introduced myself, by the way. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mar. I post beauty and fashion content on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram under the username MarsLifeXO. Okay, enough chit chat, let's talk color theory. So I just want to put here a quick disclaimer saying that I am not a professional hairstylist by any means. Everything I learned about hair coloring and hair dyeing is learned from YouTube and the internet. I never went to schooling for hair, none of that. I actually work in marketing, that's my day job. So yeah, I don't have any like educational background in the matter. But because I learned color theory from YouTube and TikTok, and I've been dyeing my hair by myself for like the past 3 years, and I've messed up my hair like way too often that now I don't really mess it up anymore because I understand how hair color theory works. I'm gonna show you guys what I did and let you know about the products that I used and how they worked for me. They might not work the same way for you, just keep that in mind. Okay, so these are the colors I used. By the way, they're all permanent colors from Wella, and I actually mixed 3 colors. I mixed the 5NN, which is a neutral brown, with a 7R, which is a copper, and an 8R, which is a light copper. So I did the whole tube of the 7R, which is the darker copper, and I did a half a tube of the 8R, which is the lighter copper, because I didn't want it to be more on the darker side. And I added literally a 1/4 ounce of the 5NN, the neutral brown, just so that the color doesn't turn out too much of a bright copper or a bright orange. I was afraid that's gonna happen, and I feel like the 5NN, the neutral brown, did kind of neutralize the color well. I only used like a 1/4 ounce, which is such a tiny amount compared to the other amounts that we put, because using the full bottle of the 7R was like 2 ounces, and half a bottle of the 8R was 1 ounce. I did use a 20 volume developer when I mixed the colors. I would not suggest going for anything higher than a 20 volume, just because you never know like how damaging it's gonna be or how like intense the color is gonna stick, and the higher the developer, the more permanent the color is on your hair. Okay, I'm gonna add a clip over here of me doing my hair. I initially had the bleached part at the front, and it was like a really light shade of blonde. That's why if you notice in my new copper hair, the front part is a bit lighter than the part at the back. I tried to even it out, but it didn't like even out quite well because it was like a lot lighter. And then for the brown parts of my hair, I did bleach them using a 20 volume developer and some random bleach I bought from Amazon. And I left the bleach on my hair for 40 minutes and then washed it off. Because I initially had dyed brown hair, the color didn't lift very well, and it lifted to this like medium toned orange, which is fine because we're going copper, so it doesn't really matter if it lifts too much or not, just as long as it's not like black or brown. If it's like within the orangey ranges, that's totally fine. It doesn't have to be white or like super light blonde. So after I bleached my hair, washed it, and blow dried it, I mixed in the colors and I applied them on the very bright blonde part of my hair, the front pieces, first, because I wanted that to process for a longer amount of time to even out the color a little bit more. And then I applied it to the rest of my hair, and I left the color on for 45 minutes on the timer after I was done putting it all over my hair. I'm filming all of these on my iPhone because I'm too lazy to grab my DSLR camera, but this is what it's looking like after I applied the color mixture that I just showed you guys. I also want to mention that I post a lot more content on my Instagram, MarsLifeXO, and on my TikTok account, it's MarsLifeXO. So do check out my other channels if you have the time, and don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.